I'm Jolene Wynn, and this is the Porn Addict's Wife podcast, episode number 261, No Judgment Required. Hello, my ladies. Happy Memorial Day. I hope you guys are having a beautiful day and doing something amazing to honor the men and women who have sacrificed in order to give you the freedom that you have. And I have some exciting and new changes to share with y'all. If you guys are on my email list or follow me on Instagram at Jolene Wynn Coaching, then you already know that I have made some shifts in my coaching program. And that is that I have opened up my program and kind of just rebranded it a little bit so that it is not so marketing wise focused and niche to pornography. This makes it a lot easier for me to market it online and on Instagram without red flagging the algorithm, which always doesn't want me to talk about pornography. And it also makes it more shareable. This makes it something that's easier to share with your girlfriends and let them know what you're doing. It also makes it so that it's more accessible to you. So you can now join my monthly coaching program at just $87 a month. You can cancel anytime. You can come try it out. And all of the goodness is still in there. We still do twice weekly coaching calls, and you still get access to Slack. Slack is basically our group chat. It is amazing. It is where my community of women, it is a private messaging app between me and my clients. So you get to join. This is where you get to share wins and celebrate. And this is where you get to share struggles that you have and feel uplifted by other women who understand what you're going through. This is also where you can share quotes and things that have helped you, things that are working for you. And it's also where you can get some additional help from me. So if you guys want to start diving in, then this is the perfect time. I'll put the link in the show notes for it. You can start diving in today. It does not have, the main difference is that it does not have access to my full video library. It does have access to some. I have taken some of the master classes that I created in my coaching program, in my Go Forward coaching program, and I have brought them over to this monthly coaching membership, but not all of them. So if you do want my full library, my full online video content that is specific to pornography, I do have a way for you to access that. Again, I will put the link in the show notes. But basically what I did is I took my Go Forward coaching program and I just took the coaching out and I created it into a self-guided master course. So this is a course that you can just do on your own. It has all 5 years worth of video content. And this is where I break down my very simple 5-step process that I've talked to you guys about over and over on the podcast that teaches you all of the tools that you need to help you move forward and heal from your husband's pornography problem. This is where you learn how to retrain your brain. This is where you learn how to process your emotions. And this also gives you full access to that entire library of content. So that self-guided master course, when you join, it's $897. When you enroll in it, you get lifetime access to all of the material. So you get to dive in at your own pace. This is something that then you can just always have at your disposal. You can always go back to all of the master classes that are in there, all of the core library content. There's videos on communication, there's videos on trust and forgiveness, plus all of the bonus masterclasses that are in there. This is a gold mine of information, and I would highly encourage every single one of you to sign up for it. Again, it's just $897, which yes, is a big investment, but it is an investment that lasts a lifetime. You never lose access to all of that material. So I would, if I were you, I would highly recommend going and not only signing up so that you can have access to all of that video content, but then also coming and joining my monthly coaching program. Because now you can join, you can get the master course for $897 and also come join coaching for $87 a month, and you can do all of that for less than $1,000, okay? And you can cancel the coaching membership at any time. So come apply the things that you've been learning, get some one-on-one help from me, and this is how we're really going to start transforming and moving forward. If you're feeling stuck, now is the best time, because what we don't want to do is have everything where you feel stuck and then not know how to handle it, and then you just keep feeling stuck. So 6 months from now, you're still stuck in the same spot. That's not what I want for you. So you can come join, and again, I'll put the link in the show notes to all of this, and you can check out all of the details. The other thing that I wanted to let you guys know, so I do have that new monthly coaching membership. I am broadening and opening this up. It is going to be for Christian women, and we are going to be talking about everything. We're talking about parenting, money, body image, all of the things. You can still get coached on your husband's pornography problem, okay? Yes, that is absolutely possible. But we can also get coached on anything else, which is ultimately what happens in my coaching program anyway. Most of the coaching calls, we're talking about a whole variety of things. And so I really wanted to open this up so that it could be something that feels more accessible. And I also wanted to let you guys know that today, this episode of the Porn Addict's Wife podcast is the final episode. I know it is closing a door, but I have really good news for you, is that I am starting a brand new podcast, and I've already launched a few episodes. You can go listen to it today, and I highly recommend that you do. The new podcast is called No Judgment Required. And that's why I titled today's episode what I did. This podcast is designed, again, for you to have something that's shareable, and also for you to have something that you're not embarrassed about or trying to hide on your phone. Don't worry, this podcast, the Porn Addict's Wife podcast, I'm not deleting it. It's not going anywhere. All of there's almost 200, there's I think 275 episodes if you include all the bonus episodes. There's almost 300 episodes on this podcast, and they're not going anywhere. They're going to stay up, so you can always come back and reference them and listen to them. I'm just not going to be adding any new podcasts here. I'm going to be adding them to my new podcast, which is No Judgment Required. I'm going to have new podcast episodes come out every single Monday, just like I do here. And I would love it if you would come follow me on iTunes and leave a rating and review on that podcast. And I know that I was talking to my husband about it this morning, about how to transition you guys, how to let you know about the new one. And he's like, you should anticipate that you will lose 90% of your listeners. And I really hope that I don't, but if I do, I understand, and that's totally fine. But here's the thing. It's going to be all the same tools, just applied to even more areas of your life. Because the truth is that no matter what we're going through in our life, the things that we go through, it all shifts, it all changes. And there have been so many things that I've wanted to help you with that I haven't been able to because I have been so narrowed in this niche. And I want to help you even more. I want to help you apply these tools to so many more areas of your life. And that's why I've broadened the name of the podcast and broadened who this is reaching so that I can do that. That's, again, all of these episodes of The Porn Addict's Wife will still be here, but I would love it and feel so honored if you guys would come support me in this new podcast. Again, it's called No Judgment Required. And if you could follow it, subscribe to the show, and then leave a rating and review, that would make my day, and it would also help iTunes promote it to more people. What it will do is it will show the image when people go on. It'll be like, hey, here's a new podcast that launched this week and it's doing well. And that will help other people find the podcast. So if you guys have found this podcast helpful, if you guys have found these tools helpful in your life, then I would love it and feel so honored if you would come continue this journey with me on my new podcast, No Judgment Required. And I'm so excited to dive in. The first episode of that podcast was actually suggested to me by an Instagram follower. She said, can you do a podcast on jealousy? And so that is what the first podcast episode is on. So I would highly encourage you to go listen to that one today. And again, leave a rating and review, letting people know that it's a helpful podcast and that it's working for you. So that's what I wanted to share with you guys today. I wanted to share with you that we have that self-guided master course that you can enroll in at any time for $8.97, and it will give you a lifetime access to all of my work, all of my videos, all my master classes, all of my All of my tools are all in there. Nothing is there's no gatekeeping, okay? Then you can also come join me in coaching, ladies. Try it out. I dare you. Come join us just for a month. See if it can't make a difference, because I promise you it will. I would love to help you with whatever you're dealing with personally. That's what I do on these coaching calls. We run them for 60 to 90 minutes. I make sure everybody gets coaching. We do it multiple times a week, and you get access to Slack. You get to know, ladies, that you are not by yourself. And it's just $87 a month. Come try it out and see what it's like. And then come join me on my new podcast, No Judgment Required. Make sure you're following me on Instagram, if you're on Instagram, at Jolene Wynn Coaching, so that you can always keep up to date. If you're not on my email list, you can get on my email list so that you don't ever miss any new things. But that's what's going on in my life, and I hope to continue to see you on my new podcast. So hopefully you'll follow me over there today at No Judgment Required, and we'll continue having a conversation every single Monday. All right, ladies, I love you so much. I'm so proud of you. Let's keep going.